We will begin. Good morning and welcome to our homecoming presentations. Let us go ahead and begin the morning with prayer. Would you pray with me? Let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, we just thank you so much for this week. We thank you just for the amazing opportunity to be back in school for the second semester, Lord God. We thank you for the privilege of being able to celebrate homecoming this week and to have all of our school spirit represented so well. We thank you also, Lord, for each and every senior that's represented on this court. We thank you for the opportunity to honor them. And Lord, we just pray for the rest of this week that you would help us to have a lot of fun, for everything to go as planned, and for us to honor you in all that we say and all that we do in the rest of this week. In your name we pray, amen. It is my distinct privilege to introduce to you the 7 young ladies and 8 young men who make up the 2020-2021 homecoming court and their escorts. Each candidate is a senior and was nominated by the members of their class. Each student in grades 9th through 12th will vote for his or her choice for homecoming king and homecoming queen today during third period. The king and queen will be crowned on Friday night in Kahlert Stadium at 8:15. The senior class is invited to join us for this special ceremony. This event will be live streamed for everyone to enjoy. I would ask that you greet each member of the homecoming court with enthusiastically but with respect. Then give your quiet attention while we watch their video presentations. Without further ado, I will introduce to you the first member of the 2020 homecoming court, Miss Aubee Susie Billie. Aubee is the daughter of James and Maria Billie of Okeechobee. She is 17 years of age and has attended the King's Academy for 4 years. Aubee is escorted this morning by Mr. Camden Townsend Popadic. Camden is the son of Timothy and Beth Popadic of Palm Beach Gardens. Aubee has been a member of the Diversity Student Union for 3 years. She has also been a member of the Tri-M National Honor Society for 3 years and is currently serving as the president of NHS Dance Arts. Aubee played softball during her freshman year. She has also been in multiple shows, including Beauty and the Beast, Newsies, Miss Saigon, Hunchback of Notre Dame, Little Women, and Light in the Piazza.
Hi everyone, my name is Aubee Billie, and yes, I am that theater kid. But truly, if it wasn't for the conservatory program at King's, I wouldn't be here today. No, I really wouldn't be here today. I would be taking care of my pigs right now on the reservation. Well, if you don't know me, my heritage is a big part of who I am. Being Seminole, I mean, not the pigs. Besides performing, what takes up the majority of my time is being Junior Miss Seminole. Being an ambassador for my tribe and talking to others about my heritage is something I cherish. So to all the tribal members out there who have supported me since day one, if you're watching this, I love you. Anywho, going to King's these past 4 years has been the craziest roller coaster of my life. Tops anything at Universal for sure. All jokes aside, King's has been a place where I have met some of my best friends. One of them being the boy who is standing right next to me, Mr. Camden Townsend Popadic. Strike a pose, buddy. You and me go way back. And let's not get into the whole history of this friendship, shall we? Thank you for always taking me to Starbucks and making sure to feed me after rehearsal. Even if it's because you don't want to deal with me being hangry, I get it, and I appreciate it. Also, thanks for being my escort. Means a lot. Speaking of friends, to Colby, Hannah, Danielle, Skylar, Kayla, and Robbie, thank you for putting a smile on my face 24/7. To my New York roomies, Tyler, Sarah, and Emmy, thank you for making New York a memorable experience that I will never forget. To the boy who I met in a Where's Waldo costume my 6th grade year, love you, Marcus. And thank you to Tavis for always being there by my side in the craziest times of my life. One thing that I would love to tell the underclassmen is do not let anyone get in the way of your success. Do what you do best. Being able to go to a school that gives you multiple opportunities to find your passion is something you should take advantage of. So go, do that sport that everyone told you that you look stupid doing, or audition for the role that everyone told you you'd never get. Because at the end of the day, you'll hit a bunt and make a home run while getting casted as the lead in one of the shows. But to be honest, nothing in this speech would have been possible if it wasn't for my family. To my mom, thank you for letting me come to this amazing school so that I could do what I love. You as a mom is something that I would never trade for the world. To my good old dad, thank you for inspiring me to be a singer and bawling your eyes out in every single show that I'm in. Even though you can't control it, I love you for it. To my brother, thanks for being my day one and always having my back. To my grandma and grandpa, thank you for being my #1 supporters and always telling me how proud you are of me. And finally, to my Theo Thudy, no, I didn't leave you out. Thanks for teaching me everything there is to know, well, about anything. Love all of y'all till the end of time. Thank you to everyone who voted me on homecoming court and letting me have the chance to stand next to all of these beautiful girls and handsome guys. Whether I have the honor of being voted homecoming queen or not, it was an honor to not only be able to stand before you among the rest of this amazing court, but to also be given the privilege to live and learn beside you all and call myself a lion. Stay safe, and I hope y'all have an amazing day, TKA.
I present to you again Miss Aubee Susie Billie. The second member of the 2020 homecoming court that I would like to introduce this morning is Miss Chiara Angelina Brown. Chiara is the daughter of Dominic and Yanni Brown of Wellington. She is 17 years of age and has attended the King's Academy for 6 years. Chiara is escorted this morning by Colby Joseph McDonald. Colby is the son of Daniel and Lori McDonald of Lake Worth. Chiara has served as a student council representative for 2 years and has also been active in Key Club for 4 years. She has played on the varsity volleyball team for 5 years and varsity lacrosse for 1 year. She has been a member of the National Honor Society, the National English Honor Society, and the Spanish National Honor Society. Chiara has also been an active member of the Future Business Leaders of America for the past 2 years.
What's up, TKA? I'm Chiara, or as Higgins and McKenna like to call me, the key to their heart. I would first like to start off by thanking my senior class of 2021 for voting me on this year's homecoming court. Each and every one of you seniors have made my high school years unforgettable, and I'm so excited to continue making more memories with you as we finish off this year. My favorite thing about TKA is the positivity from all my teachers who have helped me throughout my high school years. One of my favorite memories was going to Salamanca with the Silvas, Miss Cromie, and all my best friends. I've made unforgettable memories. Let's just leave that there. As far as graduating goes, I'm most excited to start a new chapter in my life and see where college takes me. My advice to underclassmen is to make the most of every memory you make. Time does fly very fast, and now, being a senior, I can confirm this and can't even believe I actually made it to senior year. The best piece of advice is to become best friends with Coach Lee. The countless times he'll make fun of you or make you laugh just means he loves you. Ninth graders, don't tear your ACL while playing volleyball during your district finals match. And little advice, if you do tear it, don't keep playing on it. Coach Furtado didn't realize soon enough, and I kept playing on it. Love you always, Coach. However, the scar will look pretty cool, and through this injury, I learned the importance of relationships and focusing on myself. Also, geometry is apparently easy for most people, but not me. Just ask Miss Spell. If you need help, go to her. She's the best and the only reason I passed. 10th and 11th graders, stop worrying and just be yourself. If any of you guys know me, you know I live by this. 12th graders, honestly, let's just get through this year. Finally, what you've all been waiting for, the shout-outs. First, to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, because without him, none of this would be possible. Now, my family. Mom and Dad, thank you for everything you've done for me these past 17 years. I love you both so much. Thank you for being my support group and dealing with my craziness. To the rest of my family, I love you guys. To my brother Paolo, you're welcome for taking the heat for you all these years. I don't know how you're going to survive the rest of high school without me. However, I'm going to miss you so much. Don't be too crazy. I love you. To my escort Colby, thank you for always being there for me all these years, and I'm definitely going to miss teaching you stats for hours on Sunday nights. Oh man, I can't wait to go to the Justin Bieber concert with you next year. Thank you for being here with me today. Dorian and Isabel, I'm so happy to call you guys my best friends. The countless FaceTime calls and the endless laughs we share, I will cherish forever. Izzy, I'll make sure to call you 38 times a night when I'm at college. And Jules, I think you beat me on being a bad driver, but I love you guys anyways. I'm gonna miss you both. To my volleyball team, I'm so happy to call each one of you guys my family. I love you all, and I wish I was as good as K-Light. Beating Oxbridge was definitely my favorite memory here at TKA. Annie, you're definitely 6 feet tall, not 5'11", but I wish I was as tall as you. Tommy, I'll never forget singing Be Happy with you. Olivia Othmer, I love you forever. And yes, for anyone wondering, we do have a YouTube channel together, and no, you won't find it. We archived it. JJ, keep being JJ. Callahan and Kolb, thanks for all the therapy sessions. And to anyone else who I didn't shout out, this one's for you. Thanks for listening to me for the past 3 minutes. Go Lions!
I present to you again Miss Chiara Angelina Brown. The third and fourth members of the homecoming court are Miss Grace Ann Mattessich and Mr. Keschawn Edouard. Grace is the daughter of John and Amy Mattessich of Tequesta. She is 17 years of age and has attended the King's Academy for 7 years. During her years at TKA, Grace has served as an ambassador for 4 years and has been active in Key Club for 3 years. She has been on the competition cheer team and football sideline cheer team for 6 years and is serving as captain for the sideline cheer team this year. She has also been a member of the National Honor Society for 4 years, Math National Honor Society and National English Honor Society for 2 years, and Science National Honor Society for 1 year. Grace is currently serving as an officer for the Digital Arts Club as well as our athletic prefect. Grace is escorted this morning by Mr. Keschawn Edouard. Keschawn is the son of Kathleen Plessy of Lake Worth. He is 17 years of age and has attended the King's Academy for 3.5 years. Keschawn played on the King's football team for 3.5 years, lacrosse team for 2 years, and he was on the track team and also played on the basketball team.
Hey Kings, it's Grace Mattessich. You may know me from being the energetic cheerleader on the sidelines, from the Friday morning announcements, or making a fool of myself in the hallway. I want to start off by thanking my class for nominating me onto homecoming court. I'm so grateful for all of you and for making my high school experience so memorable. Some of my favorite moments while at Kings was winning states with my cheer girls in 2019, the long skip practices in 7th grade, the unforgettable Philly trip, going out to dinner with everyone after football games, and the FCC cheer camps. The list could go on and on, but let's get to the fun part, Time for the thank yous. I first want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I wouldn't have any of these opportunities or be the individual I am without knowing that He is by my side. Mom and Dad, I truly wouldn't be where I am today without your love and support. Thank you for everything you've done for me. To my sister Olivia, I always look up to you and I'm proud to be walking in your footsteps. To my two brothers, John and Luke, thank you for never failing to make me laugh and being my personal bodyguards. Thank you to my coaches, Christina, Jen, and Kyler. You guys have shown me what it takes to have true dedication and leadership. To my fellow prefects, I love you all and I'm so glad I've grown closer to all you guys. To my other half, Allie, you have always been by my side since day one and I can't wait for our kids to be best friends too. To my girls, Madison and Ashley, even though you have only been at King's for a short period of time, I know the friendships that we have together will last a lifetime. To the boys, Gavan, Stenton, and Sean, thanks for always being there for me and being great friends. To the man standing next to me, thank you for always being a light in my life and never failing to bring up my mood. Thank you to Gianna and Alana for making practice so much fun. And to the rest of my cheer girls and guys, I love you all and can't wait to kill it this Saturday at regionals. A big thanks to the best teacher on campus, Mr. Parenti, and to the rest of the TKA faculty, Ms. Johnston, Mr. O'Neill, Ms. Kolar, Ms. Spell, and so many more. You truly make King's a great place to be. To finish it off, King's has been a great place to be a part of, but the best advice that I could give you guys, and don't worry, I'm not going to say that it goes by fast because in the moment, it really doesn't. But honestly, stay true to yourself and don't be afraid to just be you. King's is a great place to grow as an individual and use that to benefit yourself in the future. And here's to all the special memories that we shared as a class that I just don't remember. Oh well, have a great day, TKA, and go Lions.
Hi, my name is Keschawn Edouard, and I've been at the King's Academy for 3.5 years. I would love to thank my mom for putting me at such an amazing school. I also like to give a little shout out to my siblings, Edchawn and Shauna. I would like to also thank my escort, Grace, for being such an amazing friend for the past few years. I had such an amazing time at the King's Academy. I can't believe it's almost over. I loved all the homecoming weeks and all the crazy experiences during the football games and all the other sports. The people at the King's Academy that made the most impact on me are by far the coaches, starting with football. I'd like to thank Coach Allen, Coach Lee, Coach Norton, Coach Mills, Coach East, Coach Moreland, Coach Dobson, and Coach Dickens. For lacrosse, Coach Webb and Coach Ray. For track, Coach Letty. I would like to give a few shout outs, but I just know way too many people. I would also like to shout out the football team. They're just like a bunch of brothers to me. They're amazing people. I'd like to give a special shout out to Coach Evans for getting me into my peak form. And to end this, I would love to thank everyone at the King's Academy and my mom for great memories I had. Thank you.
I present to you again Ms. Grace Ann Mattessich and Mr. Keschawn Edouard. The 5th and 6th members of the Homecoming Court of 2020 are Ms. Sofia Gabriela Mendez and Mr. Thomas Michael Null. Sofia is the daughter of Dr. Manuel Mendez and Gabriela Mendez of West Palm Beach. She is 17 years of age and has attended the King's Academy for 4 years. Sofia played on the varsity tennis team for 3 years. She has also been a member of the National Honor Society for 4 years and has been an active member of Key Club for 4 years as well. Sofia is escorted this morning by Mr. Thomas Michael Null. Thomas is the son of Michael and Denise Null of North Palm Beach. He is 18 years of age and has attended the King's Academy for 4 years. Tommy played on the varsity lacrosse team for 4 years, the varsity bowling team for 2 years, and the varsity soccer team for 1 year. He has been a member of the National Honor Society and Key Club for 4 years. Tommy has also been part of Future Business Leaders of America for 2 years.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Sofia. So I was actually going to do this whole speech while playing the ukulele and singing, but then I realized that I have absolutely zero ukulele skills, nor can I sing for my life. So you're welcome for not putting you through that misery. I wanted to start off by thanking my senior class for voting me on. Honestly, pretty unexpected, but yeah, thank you. So I was given a bunch of questions to answer about my favorite memory about TKA, my favorite thing, what I'll miss the most and all that. But honestly, I think one thing can answer all that. Friends. They are truly the most valuable thing you can have in high school, and they're essential for surviving walking through these halls every day. If I can give you advice on choosing your friends, it would definitely be to choose friends that will wake up at 5 a.m. to watch the sunrise or immediately jump in the car when they say the word adventure. The shacks are those people for me. Go find yourself some Nicole Silvas and Morgan Stevens, because they are probably the dopest people ever. Love you guys. So one and only Null, thank you for looking spiffy by my side. We are Foch, the best looking pair, and for always being a shoulder to cry on. Trace Hogan and Grant Kidwell, I love you guys. Thank you for being dope and for being one of the only people that can make me laugh at any moment. Couldn't have done it without you. Callie and Sousa, thank you for making every class entertaining and for being the coolest people I know. To Gibbs, thank you for being my bunk bed partner and twin for almost 7 years. I wouldn't want to spend 3 weeks every summer for 9 years straight with anyone else. Love you. I can't give a shout out and not give one to the one and only Colby Zebarth. For those of you who don't know him, shame on you, and if you want to meet the funniest kid with the most genuine laugh ever, I will gladly introduce all of you. But really, if I could give any underclassman a piece of advice, just remember that it's better to have a few best friends than to have many acquaintances. Trust me. To my parents, thank you for all that you do for me. I couldn't have done it without you. You guys are truly my #1 supporters, and I will forever be in debt for all that you do for me. Los amo. To the broskies, thank you for teaching me at such a young age how to defend myself and for pushing me to always be better than you guys at everything. Juan and Coco, love you guys. And last but not least, I'd like to thank TKA for allowing me to share endless memories with the students, teachers, and administration. When you really look back at the past 4 years, or however many years you've been here, you start to realize that this school allows you to grow into the person you are today. Thank you, teachers, for always believing in the students and dedicating your lives to better the people we are. To Ms. Silva, your Spanish class was always the best part of my day, and I miss you dearly. To Mr. Palazzini, from the first class I took where it was dead silent to Calc BC where there's never a dull moment, thank you for being so real with me and all your students. Mr. Stewart, thank you for being the coolest teacher out there and for getting into 3 class period long arguments on morality with me. Sorry for being so hard-headed. Also, appreciate not only teachers and administration, but all those people who work behind the scenes. To the cafeteria crew, you guys are the best, even when you do serve us some not so appealing to the eye catfish. To the maintenance and security crew, thank you for keeping our halls and classrooms impeccable and for dedicating your lives to ensure safety around campus. For the new drivers, make sure to practice your parking skills before school starts so you won't get bullied every time you hit the curb or park diagonally. Underclassmen, don't forget the underdogs in your grade. They might surprise you on how dope they really are. Well, I've gone through enough anxiety in this video, so I think I'm done. Remember, live life to the fullest, take the chance because you honestly might as well, and just remember that life's better in Hawaiian shirts. Peace.
What's up, guys? For those of you who don't know me, my name is Null. I would first off like to thank the senior class of 2021 for voting me onto the homecoming court. It's been an honor. I have been a TKA for 4 years, and by now, most of you probably know me as the lacrosse goalie. I have been a 4-year starter for our lacrosse team and was a captain last year for the best team TKA has ever seen. One of my favorite memories last year was handing Benjamin the Elle at home. I'm going to miss those Friday night lights. Thank you to all my lacrosse boys for making the past 3 years so memorable. I am blessed to be able to continue my athletic career next year at Lemoyne College with my man Grant Kidwell. Go Finns! I have also enjoyed hitting the lanes on my free time, and I've been on the bowling team the past 2 years. This year, I was fortunate enough to take part in an unprecedented season as we won the district championship for the first time in school history. To all my fellow bowlers, thank you for making my bowling experience extraordinary. This year, I was convinced to try out for the soccer team, and I have enjoyed every minute of it. Thank you to Eric Bowden for finally getting me to try out, and thank you to the rest of the team for taking me under your wing and showing me a good time. And finally, the rest of the shout-outs. First and foremost, I would like to thank my family. I would never be here today if it weren't for you guys. Dad, thank you for being my rock and shaping me into the man I am today. You will always be my role model. Mom, thank you for always putting our family before yourself. You have truly taught me how to be the most selfless person possible. Mara, thank you for being my best friend and being the best sister I could ever ask for. And Matt, thank you for constantly bringing joy into my life and keeping me young. Next, a special thank you goes to the Island crew. Charles, J-Light, Matt, Aiden, and Seuss, the island wouldn't be the same if it weren't for all of you. And Colby, John, Grant, Issa, and Johnny, thanks for keeping things real off the island. Trace, my best friend since first grade, thank you for sticking by me through it all and always being someone I can count on. And to all my fellow St. Mark's graduates, I'm so happy I got to spend another 4 years with all of you. Thank you to Kolb Potter for always having my back, and Callahan, thank you for always making class interesting. Mr. P's class will be missed. To my future wife, McKenna Curvin, to my scurfing buddy, Elle McGould, and to the best volleyball players I know, Annie Smith and Chiara Brown, I love you all. A special thank you goes to the Webb brothers, Jacob and Zach. Jacob, you're an inspiration to all of us. Keep grinding. And thank you to all of the coaches I've had throughout my time here. Coach Webb, Coach Ray, Coach East, Coach O'Neill, Coach Slay, Coach Moe, and Coach Hobbs. You have all made a huge impact on my life. Last but not least, shout out to my stunning escort, Sofia Mendez. I'm so happy we've gotten closer this year. All in all, none of this would be possible if it weren't for everyone here at TKA. I'd be honored to receive your guys' votes. Thank you, and go Lions.
I present to you again Ms. Sofia Gabriela Mendez and Mr. Thomas Michael Null. The seventh member of the homecoming court of 2020 is Ms. Nicole Alexandra Silva. Nicole is the daughter of Maurice and Marcella Silva of Jupiter. She is 17 years of age and has attended the King's Academy for 3 years. Nicole is escorted this morning by Mr. Grant Raymond Kidwell. Grant is the son of Ray and Melissa Kidwell of Palm City. Nicole has been on the varsity lacrosse team for 3 years.
Hey guys, it's Nicole. Most of you probably already know me. I just wanted to say thank you guys for voting me on the homecoming court. I really didn't expect this at all, but I'm so honored to be a part of it. Much love for you all. So they asked me to give you underclassmen some advice and talk about my experiences at King's and thank those who have been with me through it all. I think it all boils down to mainly 2 things, friendships and bonds with the people of this amazing school. If I've learned one thing, it's that a friend makes all the difference. In a school with so many amazing people and teachers, it's quite easy to find people to create friendships with. I'm guessing you know what's coming. I would like to give a special thank you to my friends for making these last 3 years something truly out of a movie. Grant, thanks for being awesome and escorting me. I guess you look kind of snazzy or whatever. To be honest, I think we definitely look the best. Morgan Elizabeth Stevens, the funniest kid out there. Thank you for being the sister I never had. I guess my best friend. My person and my partner in crime forever and always. You'll never get rid of me. I love you. Sofia Mendez, thanks for always matching my energy and being loud with me. I guess it's just a Latina thing. Thanks for always being down to have fun and play around and being a best friend to me. I love you forever. Trace Hogan, thanks for being the kindest and most loving kid out there. Love you. Kolb Potter, I know you love me, so you can stop being mean now. The negative motivation still isn't working, but I know it's your way of showing you care, right? Thanks for keeping it real. I love you. Callahan, the only kid that can hold a conversation with literally anyone. Love you. Kobe McDonald, thanks for once upon a time being nice and being my friend. You can stop pretending you don't like me now. We all know the truth. Much love. And the only girl that I know that's louder than me, Elle McGould. Thanks for being the brains of the class with me. Can't forget the best pets in the world. Popeyes, Curry, Trump, and Nugget, you guys are awesome. So back to my advice. Find friends that will encourage you and stand by you. It's worth it. And as for building bonds with your teachers, do it. It's for your benefit. To the teacher that quite literally dragged me through high school, Miss Valdez, thanks for putting up with me and always laughing with me or at me. I'm still not sure. Also, can you come to college with me? I'm gonna need help. Mr. Stewart, I suggest you guys take his class. Mr. Stewart is the legit best and kind of really gets you thinking. And Miss Maples is the best. Talk to her, she's awesome. Make sure to become friends with her. So, friends and teachers make all the difference and make going to school actually kind of fun. But most importantly, the only reason I'm here, my parents. To my beautiful mommy, thank you for always being my best friend and always being there for me. Thank you for getting me through this emotionally. I love you endlessly. Also, I have tea for you later. And the one and only Mo, that's my dad. Thank you for being the coolest dad out there and teaching me countless life skills. Thank you for always having my back. I love you so much. Thank you guys for the sacrifices you have made to send me to this amazing school with countless opportunities. Also, girls, join the lacrosse team. It's worth it. You'll meet the coolest, funniest girls. And maybe have Sweet 16s, but it's all worth it. And you get to have Coach Van. He's awesome. I know high school seems like a lifetime, but it goes by so fast. Don't miss out. Take the time to get to know the people around you. Join the sports team. Join the club. Do it all, because it goes by so fast. Girls, Liquid Stitch does a great job. Okay, well, that's it. Bye. Love you guys.
I present to you again Miss Nicole Alexandra Silva. The 8th member of the homecoming court of 2020 being presented this morning is Miss Annabelle Catherine Smith. Annie is the daughter of Kyle and Molly Smith of Jupiter. She is 18 years of age and has attended the King's Academy for 4 years. Annie is escorted this morning by Mr. Ethan Joseph Sousa. Ethan is the son of Joe and Liz Sousa of North Palm Beach. Annie has played on the varsity volleyball team for 4 years. She is also a member of the Key Club.
Hey you guys, my name is Annie Smith, and for the younger kids who don't know me, yes you do. I'm in all of your classes. And I'm sure you've seen me around considering the fact that I am 5'11", even though my friends think I'm 6'2". I would just like to start off by giving an amazing shout out to my handsome escort, Mr. Ethan Sousa, who's been my man since day one. I also wanted to start off by thanking my fellow seniors for nominating me to the homecoming court. I am so grateful that I've been able to spend my last 4 years with all of you. One of my favorite parts of these years was getting to play with my favorite girls, the volleyball team. Shout out the Olivias, Miss K-Light, and my passing partner, Chi. To Coach Furtado, Coach Taylor, Logang, and Coach Jeff. Thank you for helping me become the player I am and for making school volleyball so fun. I especially liked beating Oxbridge in a 5-set game at home with a packed gym. Still, the greatest game in TKA history. I am so thankful that God's plan was to send me to King's where I got to meet all of you amazing people and grow stronger in my faith. Now, to all the underclassmen out there, I want to give you some advice. Whenever you are in the English hallway, make sure you are in proper dress code. They can tell when you are not wearing a shirt under your jacket. Take a class with Miss Cangelosi or Miss Maples. It may be the hardest class you take, but they truly are the best. At lunch, the pizza is the best food, but don't be like my friends and I and only eat the crust. Finally, do not be like Ken and only make friends with seniors. Now for your favorite part, shout-outs. First, to my favorite teachers. To the one and only Mrs. Valdez. Thank you for being my therapist, school mom, and helping me pass my classes. To Coach Letty, thanks for making sure I'll be D1 ready. Shout out JMU. To my family, Mama Molly, Dad, Sophie and Sky, and my little geeks. Thanks for your support through everything. To my best friends, I love you all so much and would not have made it through life without you. To Charlie, Tommy, Trace, Jacob, Kolb, and baby Santi, thank you for making me laugh 24/7, even when you're making fun of me. But that's okay, because I always have Alex there to give me a hug. Also, shout out to my girls, and I can't forget little Annie. To Chiara Chiquita, thank you for being my first friend at King's. I would still be sitting at that lunch table by myself if it was not for you. Chi-Chi, I wish I was as short as you. To my best friend, Elle McGould, you look absolutely stunning. Thank you for being by my side for these 17 years. Thanks for crying with me and learning shots while we do math, free diving with me, shout out Virgil, and for being the craziest girl I know. You always make my day. And I can't imagine life without you. I love you. Finally, to McKenna May, thank you for being my soulmate since day one. Thank you for fact-checking me on everything and always pointing out my flaws. I love spending every second with you, and for you constantly taking care of me. I'm so excited to watch Stranger Things with you and will miss blaring Hamilton in the car in our daily Starbucks runs. Also, thanks Kenny for getting half of my senior volleyball season canceled. But I honestly don't know what we are going to do next year, being so far apart, but I'll love you forever. And to the rest of you sitting in the audience, make use of your time here at TKA. It goes by a lot faster than you think. Thank you, class of 2021.
I present to you again Miss Annabelle Catherine Smith. The 9th member of the 2020 homecoming court being presented this morning is Mr. Jonathan Anthony Allen. Jonathan is the son of Janelle Gibas of Palm Beach Gardens. He is 17 years of age and has attended the King's Academy for 4 years. Jonathan is escorted this morning by Miss Olivia Gwendolyn Cornett. Olivia is the daughter of David and Catherine Cornett of Palm Beach Gardens. Jonathan has been involved in the conservatory, performing in over 12 musicals and 4 dance showcases. He has been in the National Honor Society, Math National Honor Society, National English Honor Society, Tri-M Honor Society, Spanish National Honor Society, and held office as president of National English Honor Society and Math National Honor Society, as well as treasurer of Tri-M Music Honor Society and National English Honor Society and secretary of Dance NHS. He has served as an ambassador for 2 years and is a member of Key Club and the Diversity Student Union. He also helped to start the student-led worship team for Chapel. Jonathan is currently serving as the Senior Class Student Council President.
What's up, guys? If you don't know me, my name is Jonathan Allen, and I want to start out by thanking the senior class as a whole for voting me on and giving me this opportunity. And we are by far the best senior class, probably why we won homecoming last year. But anyways, I'm going into my 4th year at King's, and it's crazy to think that I've only been here for high school. I've had some amazing teachers like Miss Stack, Miss Verkler, Mr. Snyder, only the best teachers for the best classes. And while there are many others I would like to thank, those are the classes that I looked forward to the most. Between stack scrolls and all of Miss Verkler's surprise parties, the memories made in each of those won't be forgotten. As most of you probably know, I'm pretty heavily involved in the conservatory here at King's. By the time I graduate, I will have been in over 14 shows, which adds to about 112 main stage performances. Here, I made some of my closest friends, even after they graduated, from choir runouts to NYC and Disney. You have all made those trips the best, so my first shout out goes to my closest friends in the conservatory. From Michael, Noah, Camden, Colby, Jared, Annie, Olivia, Brooke, Bailey, and so many more. Specifically, Olivia Cornett. Thank you for being my escort. It's been an honor to be your friend for 4 years, and thank you for always being there for me. I've been in Dance Tech 4 honors for 4 years, and though at times I like to keep it under the radar, I wouldn't change it for the world. From Kravis performances and dance showcases, these things helped make me more well-rounded, though it wouldn't have been the same without all of you. So Nell, Casey, Izzy, Juliana, Maddie, Alex, and Bella, thank you. Though the conservatory isn't the only thing I enjoy. I love to travel, go to the beach, and spend time with family. I was able to go on the Salamanca trip, which may be one of my favorite memories in all of high school. Between our weekend trip to A Coruña, beach football, and me and Callahan's 5-mile walk with the former Olympian, Mr. Silva, and Jacob getting pooped on by a bird, it was a time to remember. But the people on that trip became some of my closest friends. So thank you, Jacob, Kolb, McAllister, Allie, Caitlin, Juliana, Mia, Eric, and Jesse. Especially Allie. Thanks for making that trip so special and spotting me after blowing my money on buying Coke and chocolate croissants for breakfast every day. You truly made high school really special for me, and I wouldn't take the 2 years I spent with you back. Plus, you introduced me to a lot of people, so thanks for helping me get on court. I appreciate it. McKenna and Izzy, we make the best looking business trio. It was an honor to carry the business. Issa, Null, and Kolb, y'all are good guys. Even if I embarrass you, you always got my back. So thanks, boys. I'm especially glad we were able to grow close in Roberto's SAT class. Also, Larissa, thank you so much for everything. You're a real one. And a really quick and extra special shout out to Kolb and Grandma Marge. Finally, my last thank you goes to my mom. No matter what, you've always been there for me and sacrificed so much so I could have the best opportunities in education. So thank you. As you can see, these are the people who have really made me who I am. And there are so many more, but these were just the first that came into mind to fit in a 3-minute video. Here's a few things specifically to all the underclassmen. You guys are lucky. Enjoy your time here. I've been so focused on graduating for the past 3 years that now that I'm almost done, I regret not living in the moment. Make the most of your time. Make close friends, and don't let petty things get in the way. You will one day regret it. It's an honor to be on court with my friends and my peers, and I wouldn't want to be up here with anyone else, so thank you all for the last 4 years. And thanks for voting me on to the homecoming court. I would love if you guys voted me for king. See you around.
I present to you again Mr. Jonathan Anthony Allen. The 10th member of the Homecoming Court of 2020 being presented this morning is Mr. James Callahan Burton. Callahan is the son of Christopher and Deirdre Burton of Wellington. He is 17 years of age and has attended the King's Academy for 14 years. Callahan is escorted this morning by Miss Isabel Alexa Maldonado. Isabel is the daughter of Dr. Edwin Maldonado and Aleda Maldonado of Wellington. Callahan has been on the mock trial team and moot court team for 3 years. He played lacrosse for 4 years and was on the bowling team for a year. He was a member of the National Honor Society, National English Honor Society, Math National Honor Society, Science National Honor Society, and Spanish National Honor Society for 3 years. He served as president of the Florida Law Honor Society for 2 years, vice president and treasurer of Key Club for 4 years, and vice president of the Social Studies National Honor Society for 2 years. He has also been a member of the Political Science Club for 2 years. Callahan served as a student council officer 2 years, serving as president one of those years.
What's up, everybody? My name is Callahan Burton. Most of you probably know me already. I'd like to start by thanking everyone in the senior class for voting me onto homecoming court. You guys are awesome. Secondly, I would like to thank the beautiful girl standing next to me, Isabel, for being my escort today. I'm so glad we got to be friends throughout high school. I would also like to thank my family for sacrificing so much to allow me to come to this school. Mom, Mike, Dad, and Michelle, I love you all and thank you for all that you do for me. I would also like to thank my Grandpa Jimmy for being an inspiration in my life. Next, I'd like to thank the teachers I've had over the years for putting up with me as long as you did. But seriously though, you guys are awesome. I want to specifically thank the ones who have been there to support me when I needed them most. You all know who you are, and my high school experience was definitely made better by getting to know you guys. And of course, I have made some good friends throughout my 14 years at TKA. First, I'd like to thank Tom, Z Webb, and Brad for helping me carry the bowling team to states this year. Next, I want to thank Kolb and the Monroe sisters for being the best traveling companions in Paris last summer. Cobb, thanks for all the memories we've had together. Chi, thanks for always being there for me. Charles, thanks for having philosophical discussions with me and for introducing me to my other great friend, Carlos. Soph, thanks for being the most fun and adventurous girl I know. Nicole, thanks for being the chillest girl at King's who can be friends with literally anyone. My advice to the underclassmen watching this right now would include telling them where the best bathrooms are on campus and which teachers have the best snacks, but it's only January, and I don't want these things running on short supply at my last semester here. However, I will say this. If you ever get the chance to go on a missions trip here at TKA, make sure Mr. Stu is your group leader. Also, do not mention the word cowboy in Mr. Raines' class, or he'll probably fail you. I know you're all hungry for lunch, so I won't drag this speech out super long. Thanks for listening, guys.
I present to you again Mr. James Callahan Burton. The 11th member of the 2020 homecoming court being presented this morning is Mr. Trenton Pace Edwards. Pace is the son of Trent and Emily Edwards of Jupiter. He is 17 years of age and has attended the King's Academy for 5 years. Pace is escorted this morning by Miss Rachel Taylor Clancy. Rachel is the daughter of John and Regina Clancy of Palm Beach Gardens. Pace has been on the varsity swim team for 5 years and has been an O'Keefe pre-law program member for 3 years. He has also been on the mock trial team for 3 years. Pace is a member of the National Honor Society, Math National Honor Society, National English Honor Society, Science National Honor Society, National Social Studies Honor Society, and the Florida Law Honor Society. He served as the Vice President of Service for the National Honor Society and Treasurer for the Florida Law Honor Society. Pace is currently serving as an athletic prefect.
What's up, King's Academy? It's Pace. I want to start out by giving a huge thank you to everyone who voted me on the court. It means so much to me. I know I'm that cliche guy that's going to sit up here and tell you that I never ever expected to be on the court, but it couldn't be more true in my case. If you had told my antisocial little 8th grade self that I would be on this court, I would have called you crazy. And that antisocial part is true, by the way. Fun fact, I actually went on the 8th grade Philadelphia trip. I bet not a lot of you seniors know that. As I've grown older and my high school career has gone on, the TKA experience has been nothing short of amazing for me. There are so many memories I've made and so many things I'm going to miss. I don't even know where to start. Winning the school's first ever county championship and earning top 2 at the state competition with the boys swim team, traveling to Atlanta for Empire mock trial and our many shenanigans, from the electric scooters to the strange escape room to the opening ceremony Twitter feed, getting to know teachers and what makes them special, whether it be Mr. Osterhuus and his amazing dad jokes, Mrs. Brown and her Jolly Ranchers, Lord Ryan and his occasional Australian accents, Mrs. Phillips and her pre-test encouragements, Miss Stack and her logos, ethos, and pathos, Mr. Stewart and his Mountain Dew and Slim Jims. The list goes on and on. And I can't forget judging middle school mock trial rounds, as well as making a lip-dub appearance in my honorable judge costume. Now, I want to acknowledge some of the people who helped me get to where I am today. First and foremost, to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, I owe it all to you. To my family, mom and dad, Dash, Scout, Reef, and crew, thank you guys for everything that you've done for me over these past 17 years. I love you all more than you could ever know. To my best friend and teammate, Josh, it's been an honor and a blessing to get to swim alongside you for these past 10 years. I'm going to miss sharing a pool deck with you, and I can't wait to see what God has in store for you. Bora, I don't know which of our countless inside jokes to mention here, so I'll just say thanks for sharing my exact humor. Tyler, I'm anticipating your 2056 presidential campaign. To my distance group, Paige, Proscia, Pisani, Kiki, and Maris, thank you for making practice fun and always pushing me to be my best, even when y'all try to draft off me during the harder practices. To the boys' locker room, I'm going to miss jamming out on Noah Sapowski's Bose speaker after practice. To all my coaches, Coach Jonathan, Coach Gina, and Coach Georgianne, thank you all for shaping me into the athlete I am today and the man I am today. And shout out to Jack, the most qualified lifeguard out there. Now for the best mock trial team in the state. Callahan, Gavan, Chris, Brady, Zach, Julia, Amy, Maddie, and Sofia. Even though I couldn't make it to Empire this year with you guys, thanks for the past 4 years and the law program. It's been fun. Oh, and Brady, nice job getting that Snapchat. A couple other shout outs I want to give. To my amazing escort, Rachel, you're one of the only people here who has actually known me since the 8th grade. Thank you for always helping me organize Team One Night Werewolf games or keeping our practices socially distanced to the standards that Coach sets out for us. Our friendship means so much to me. To my wonderful girl, Aubee, I'm so proud of all that you've accomplished. Keep killing it up there at Belmont. To my guy, Fernando, I'll never forget military history or our Atlantis trip. As you would say, those are goated. To my favorite Taylor Farmhouse Cafe hostess, Macy, thank you for keeping me sane during those busy weekend shifts. And to my man, Bernie, WashU athletics ain't ready for us. If I had to give one piece of advice to underclassmen, it would be to make your time here at TKA matter. Grades and academics are extremely important, but they aren't everything. Play sports, join clubs, make friends. Heck, even throw surprise birthday parties for your teachers. Just make sure you're enjoying yourselves and you're having an impact, as these years go by super quick. Well, it looks like I'm exceeding my time, so I'll quickly leave you all with a verse. James 1:2-3 says, "Count it all joy, my brothers, when you meet trials of various kinds, for you know that the testing of your faith produces steadfastness. Although 2020 has thrown us many trials, God's blessings to us will always prevail, as they have time and time again." All right, that's all from me. Thanks, everyone, and a Possiad essay.
I present to you again Mr. Trenton Pace Edwards. The 12th member of the homecoming court of 2020 is Mr. Gavan Alexander Keene. Gavan is the son of Michael and Dr. Karen Keene of Palm Beach Gardens. He is 17 years of age and has attended the King's Academy for 4 years. Gavan is escorted this morning by Madison Joy Skinner. Madison is the daughter of Randall and Tamara Skinner of Palm Beach Gardens. Gavan played varsity football for 3 years. He has been a member of Key Club and the varsity mock trial team for 4 years. Gavan is a member of the Florida Law Honor Society and also part of the Diversity Student Union.
Yo, what's up, guys? I'm Gavan. First off, I want to start by thanking my parents for everything they have done for me and all the sacrifices they have made to get me where I am today. Thank you, because I know I wouldn't be the person I am today without your guidance and love every step of the way. Next, I want to thank my amazing escort for walking with me today. Thank you, Maddie. I've been at King's for 4 years now. Some of my favorite moments over the past 4 years have been rummaging through Miss Martin's candy, as well as going on stack strolls in 7th period English. Other great memories would have to be constantly bothering Coach East at football practice, or pretending I can sing in choir. These have all been great memories, but the greatest memories have definitely occurred in the law classroom or the law trip to Atlanta. Thank you, Ms. Brown and Ms. Sherman, for investing so much time into me. You guys are truly the best, and one of the major reasons my time at King's has been so memorable. My advice to underclassmen would be to cherish the time you are here for. I know it seems like high school lasts forever, but as many seniors will tell you, it doesn't. And in retrospect, it actually goes by pretty fast. So find what you're passionate about and do it. Okay, now time for the thank yous. First thank you is to my entire lunch table. Sean, Dom, JJ, you guys are the best and never fail to crack me up. Next thank you is to Coach Evans. Thank you for making me and turning me into somewhat of an athletic person. Next thank you is to all the guys on the football team. You guys are the best, and all of you are my boys for life. Next, I want to thank Coach Allen for always pushing me to work harder and for all the good stories you tell us about your time as a teenager in the 1950s. Okay, back to JJ. JJ, tell Doreen you like her, bro. You've had a crush on her for like 2 years now. Okay, moving on. Thank you to Ashley and Grace. Y'all are the best and never fail to give me good advice. Final shout out is to Michaela. I hope Alabama is treating you well. I love you. Well, that's it for me. You guys should vote for me because, well, I'm Gavin. Okay, bye.
I present to you again Mr. Gavin Alexander Keene. The 13th member of the Homecoming Court of 2020 being presented this morning is Mr. Kolb James Potter. Kolb is the son of the late Richard Potter and Wendy Potter of Palm Beach Gardens. He is 17 years of age and has attended the King's Academy for 7 years. Kolb is escorted this morning by Miss Morgan Elizabeth Stevens. Morgan is the daughter of John and Nicole Stevens of Palm Beach Gardens. Kolb has served as an ambassador many years here at TKA. He also plays on the varsity basketball team. Please join me in welcoming the 14th member of the Homecoming Court, Miss Isabel Kathleen McGould. Elle is the daughter of Sean and Erin McGould of North Palm Beach. She is 17 years of age and has attended the King's Academy for 3.5 years. Elle is escorted this morning by Mr. Kolb Potter. Elle has been a part of the TKA swim team and has also played lacrosse.
Cheers, you guys. We made it through 2020. Gotta start off by saying happy birthday to my best friend and partner in crime since birth. You look amazing as always, Annie, and I love you. Thank you for all the laughs and cries throughout our years together. Thank you to our senior class for nominating me on the Homecoming Court. All of you guys rock. From Bible class with Mr. Stewart to biology with Mrs. Maples, I've never laughed harder with my senior class. From getting pied in the face on Spirit Week to falling up the stairs, I've made some of my best memories here. I can't wait to spend the rest of our final year together making new memories that everyone will have for a lifetime. Now I want to thank all of my teachers that have saved me from failing high school. Mrs. Valdez, you have changed my life and I really don't know what I would have been able to do without you. How many tests do I still have in the box? Who knows? Also, can you come with me to college? Miss Maples, Coach Letty, and Mrs. Johnston for always being there for me and making me laugh so hard I have to leave. To my new teachers this year, Miss Mason and Mrs. Spell, thank you for everything and always being there to help. Also, Mr. Stewart, thank you for letting me sit in your desk. It was very comfy. To all my best friends, McKenna, Margaret Camp, Tommy, Charlie, the best escort ever, Ethan, Mia V, Macy, Caitlin, Cammie, Alex, Morgan, Chi, Nicole, and the list goes on and on. You guys are what helped me get through it all. To my lacrosse and swim teams, thank you for also all being there. Also, a big thanks to my parents, Sean and Aaron, to helping me through it all. Thanks for all the laughs along the way. To the younger ones watching, if there was one thing I could do differently during high school, it'd be to live every day to the fullest and try to do something new each day so that you don't feel like you're living in a simulation. Anyways, also make sure you have shoes on when you walk around campus. I learned that the hard way. Anywho, make sure to have fun your 4 years because it really does go by fast and you want to stay in them for years after. That's all. I love you all. Goodbye, and one last cheers.
Hey guys, I'm Kolb Potter, if you don't know who I am. I want to start off by thanking my senior class for nominating me on the Homecoming Court. I wasn't expecting this, but it's an honor to be up here. Next, I would like to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for everything He has done for me in my life. My favorite thing about TKA is Mr. Stewart and us being able to make fun of each other every single day. The teachers at the school are amazing if you really get to know them. Thank you to Mrs. Martin, Mrs. Cangelosi, Mrs. Spell, Mr. Stewart, and Mr. Raines for being there for me and dealing with me for multiple years. My favorite memory from high school would be the volleyball and lacrosse games against Oxbridge. We clearly are the superior school. The thing I'm looking forward to the most about graduating is being able to grow my hair out past my ears and having some nice flow, but college sounds pretty nice too. If I were able to give a couple pieces of advice for the underclassmen, it would definitely be to be careful with the doors upstairs. You can't see through them, and I've seen multiple people get hit right in the face. Also, the theater bathroom might be the nicest place on campus. The third and probably most helpful piece of advice is, if you can't sing, take choir, and you will not regret it. But in all seriousness, you need to get to know the faculty at the school because they are fantastic people. Finally, the part that everyone looks forward to, the shout-outs. First, thank you to my mom for turning me into the person I am today. I love you and I'm thankful for everything you've done for me. Next is my stepdad, Vin. Thank you so much for becoming a father figure in my life. I love you and will respect you forever. To my grandma, who is my best friend and I know is always there for me, I love you. And to my dad, who's up in heaven, I love and miss you. To all of my coaches, for basketball, Coach Smith, Race, Hobbs, and O'Neill, these 4 men have turned me into the man I am today. To my lacrosse coaches, Coach Webb, Coach East, and Coach Ray, shout out to you guys. Shout out to the basketball team and my fellow seniors, JJ and Bijan. We all know who the best shooter on the team is. And now for all the friends. To the Island boys, Tommy, Seuss, Charlie, and Aiden, you guys are my best friends and I can count on you for everything. Shout out to Callahan for arguing with me for the past 6 years, but being an awesome travel partner and an even better friend. Shout out to the Jacobs, both Issa and Webb, for being my lifelong brothers. Shout out to my point guard, Trace Hogan, who is the most athletic person I've ever seen. Thank you to Grant, Kobe, and John, the 3 guys who have never failed to make me laugh with anything they say. Special shout out to Nicole Silva for being my best friend for the past 2 years, but we all know I was first. To Annie and McKenna, the 2 people who are horrible at making plans, but awesome once you finally get to see them. Shout out to Elle McGould, who hasn't said a kind word to me in over a year, but I still love her. Shout out to Chiara and Isabel for being the best volleyball players this school has ever seen. To Sarah, Gabby, and Maddie, who are amazing friends. Shout out to Annie Maytot, who annoys me on car rides to school every single morning. A big thank you to my escort, Morgan, for standing here with me today. You've been an amazing friend for years, and I truly wouldn't have wanted anyone else to be my escort. And lastly, an unexpected one, but shout out to the old J-Light. We miss you very much. Caitlin, please give him back. Thanks to everyone, and if you're feeling just a little bit generous, slide me a vote for Homecoming King. A wise man, Coach Hobbs once said, God bless and go Lions.
I present to you again Miss Isabel Kathleen McGould and Mr. Kolb James Potter. The 15th member of the Homecoming Court of 2020 being presented this morning is Mr. Graham Edward Stark. Graham is the son of Vince and Andrea Stark of West Palm Beach. He is 17 years of age and has attended the King's Academy for 4 years. Graham is escorted this morning by Miss Glory Grace Reback. Glory is the daughter of David and Liette Reback of North Palm Beach. Graham has played on the varsity football team for 2 years and has been a member of Key Club for 4 years.
Hello, my name is Graham Stark. It is hard to believe that it is our senior year at TKA. My favorite thing about Kings is the friends I have made and the people I have met. A special thanks to all of those who nominated me onto Homecoming Court. My favorite high school memory is weight training class and being part of the football team. As you can see, Coach Evans has made me into the man you see before you. In all seriousness, he is a great coach and a mentor. As part of the football team, I have learned about commitment, dedication, and teamwork. Thanks to Sean, Christian, Stenton, Keschawn, and Franny for all the great memories, and good luck to all of you. I'm excited to be graduating, and I'm looking forward to the future. I challenge the underclassmen to get more involved with sports and activities that may be out of your reach. This is how you get the most out of your high school experience. I would like to express appreciation to Coach Allen and Coach Evans for giving me a chance. Thank you to Miss Martin for all the good advice and being a great algebra teacher. Also, thanks to Miss Gard for helping me understand anatomy and increasing my interest in the medical field. A special thanks to my family for supporting me. I will end with my favorite scripture verse from Proverbs 27:17. Iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another.
I present to you again Mr. Graham Edward Stark. At this time, I would like to anyone Homecoming Court and their escorts. Let's give them a round of applause. Remember, those of you in grades 9th through 12th will be voting during third period today for the young man and lady we will honor as our 2020-2021 Homecoming King and Queen. I would like to thank each of our guests for attending this morning. Please feel free to stay after to take a few pictures. Senior students, you should report now to third hour at this time. You are dismissed. Thank you for coming.